welcome to the first episode of my show without a name. Today I thought I would come to you as someone who works in finance and is passionate about finance with some money saving tips or ways to not spend money during the COVID-19 quarantine. I see so many people, especially in my Facebook feed, struggling through these times. They've been furloughed, they've been laid off. Even if you have a job, some people's pay has been cut in half or by more. And so I just really want to offer some tips. So my first money saving tip slash how not to spend money is to not order food delivery, specifically individual meals. Everyone is offering free delivery now. I mean, McDonald's, Burger King. But if you think about it, even if Matthew and I order Chipotle, it's $9 to $12 a person. We're still spending like $20 or more just for 2 meals when we didn't need to. And sure, we treat ourselves every now and then, but it's just such a waste of money. I'm not someone that eats out a lot anyways, because I just would rather save the money and cook at home and use the leftovers for lunch the next day. Excuse the dog toy. Instead of ordering the McDonald's, Burger Kings of the world, first of all, this is a great time to try not to eat fast food if you're someone that does that normally. So if you decide to treat yourself, maybe once a week, week and a half, as Matthew and I have done, try to support a local restaurant in your area. Another food tip that I have that goes pretty much any time is shop somewhere that's a little cheaper. I don't know if you have an Aldi in your area, but we do. We have so many here in Northern Virginia, and they're really all over the place now. Aldi, Lidl, it is so much cheaper. I mean, it's ridiculous. Matthew and I can buy $100 worth of groceries and it lasts forever. And now is the perfect time if you've never shopped there before and you're really trying to save $1 or $2. Shop at an Aldi, bag your own groceries, just don't forget your quarter and your bags. My next money saving tip is to check out any memberships that you have. And this includes gyms, it includes clothing services such as Rent the Runway, Stitch Fix. If you get some of those like monthly makeup boxes, which by the way, I think those monthly things are a waste of money anyways, because you just create a stockpile of crap you don't need. So check out your memberships. I know our gym has waived automatically our fees during this quarantine period in the state of Virginia. They're not requiring us to do anything, but maybe not all gyms are doing that. So ask yours. Ask if you can cancel without any fees. Ask if they can refund you, which this reminds me, I need to check out my Massage Envy membership because I saw that they charged me, even though obviously I can't go get a massage in this time. You're not going out in public obviously much right now, so cancel your Rent the Runway membership for now. You don't need the designer clothes. All right, the next little tip I have is to check your auto insurance. Make sure you're eligible for some type of refund, rebate. I know I got an email from Geico automatically telling me that I would get a 15% refund during this time period on my next 6-month auto bill, which was awesome. Matthew got a notice from Esurance that he gets a partial refund. So if you haven't heard anything, just reach out to your insurance company and see if they can do anything for you. Don't leave that money on the table. The next place you can look to save some money is your utility bills. As we are all home for longer periods of time, like 24 hours a day, we are naturally going to have higher electric bills, higher gas bills, higher water bills. So while we're here at home, let's look for ways that we can save money. Here it's been pretty mild, thankfully, so we've been opening the windows a lot. We have a back porch, it's got a screen door, I open that, and I haven't ran the AC or the heat in 2 months now, which helps our utility bills tremendously. If it gets a little chilly, consider baking something. I've been baking a lot more since I've been home, and afterwards what I'll do is leave that oven open just a few inches, turn off the light on the inside, and it really heats up the place rather quickly. I actually use that as a tip during the winters as well. It feels great, and most of the time smells amazing. Another thing I like to do to warm up a room or two is to pop open the blinds, the curtains, let the sunlight really do its job in warming the place. It's kind of a blessing and a curse that our windows are not very energy efficient. Otherwise, this tip may not work for you. But for us, leaving that natural light come in really warms up the room. It can be a pain in the neck in the summer, but for these times of year where it gets a little chillier, it feels great. Another way you can warm up around the house is simply to put on your cleaning gloves and clean the house, clean the kitchen, clean the bathroom, scrub whatever you can, really get your heart pumping, and will warm you up really quick. Speaking of getting your heart rate up, work out. That'll warm you up real quick. Just do some push-ups, do some sit-ups. It doesn't take long, and it's a really efficient and healthy way to warm your core temperature. If you are somewhere warmer, like back in my home state in North Carolina, it does become a little more difficult. So really the only tips I have are to do the opposite of all the things I just said. Make sure your blinds are shut, the curtains are shut. Find different things to cook. Try not to bake, because that oven really will heat up your home really quickly. My last tip in how to save money / not spend money during this quarantine is to resist the temptation to click on the Instagram ads. I am getting Instagram ads for all things wonderful: jewelry, clothing, workout clothes, workout equipment. Everything looks great. But guess what? I need zero of it. I don't need any of it. Instagram is quite a dangerous place because their algorithm for their ads seems to be pretty dang accurate. I mean, I get ads for things that really appeal to me. Matthew is getting ads for the beer delivery guy, which we might give into by the end of this. It's hard as we're sitting here on our sofas, again, bored out of our minds, to not flip through on the iPad looking at things to buy. I know it's really difficult. I love to shop. I love to shop online. I love to shop in person. But just don't check out of that cart on your iPad. Don't do it. You don't need the stuff. Don't tell yourself, oh, I could use this after quarantine is over. Sure, you might be able to, but you really don't need to be spending that money right now. It's not necessary. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this helped many of you who are struggling during this time. I consider myself to live pretty frugally, or I live within my means. So if you need help or guidance on ways to budget or save money, especially during this time, please don't hesitate to shoot me a message, send me a text. I'm really happy to help. This is what I love to do. It's why I do what I do. I love to help people. Please let me know if you just have any questions. Thanks so much. Bye. And Carol Baskins killed her husband.